Okay, so today we're going to look at amino acid structure. So you should all know that amino acids make up proteins, building blocks of life, probably the most diverse group of biological molecules. You know, you can get them as you guys will have seen them in enzymes. You've seen them in things like storage structures, things like albumin, egg white. You've seen them in hormones, loads and loads more. So essentially what are proteins made up of? They're made of amino acids. Different numbers, you can range from a couple of amino acids to thousands of amino acids for really complex proteins. So what is an amino acid? So AA is our abbreviation for amino acids. Amino acids are made up of essentially 5 elements. Okay, that is carbon, hydrogen, oxygen, nitrogen, and you also get sulfur in there as well. The name amino acid basically comes from the fact that in an amino acid you have an amino group and you have an acid group. So essentially all that an amino acid is essentially is a basic structure which looks a little bit like this. So in the middle you have a carbon. Okay, that carbon we call the alpha carbon, and as people who are interested vaguely in chemistry should know, is carbon has 4 valencies to fill. So how does it do that? So on this right hand side, remember this is a 3-dimensional structure, so we're only looking at it 2D here. We'll do a little bit of modelling in class, but for the purpose of this, just 2D. So on this side you have what is called the carboxy acid group, which looks a little bit like this. Okay, down here you have the R group. Up here we have a hydrogen, and to this side here is our amino group. Looks a little bit like this. So there we go. Here is our carboxy acid group. This is our R group, which changes with each amino acid. So this is a variable R group. And over this side, we have an amino group. Okay, so we have essentially our basic structure of amino acids. How many amino acids do we get? We get roughly around about 20 different amino acids. Those can basically go in any form. Remember, it's a 3D structure. We'll come on to look at how these bond together and how they form complex proteins in the next lesson. You may have heard of some amino acids. You may have heard of glycine, and probably the most simplest amino acid, glycine. So essentially with glycine, all that happens with glycine is the R group changes, and because it's so simple, it's just got a hydrogen on there. Okay, all the way up to things like lysine. You might have heard that in Jurassic Park being mentioned. And also things like glutamate, which you will have seen in food packages, monosodium glutamate, which is a food preservative. Okay, so make sure you learn this. This video is going up along with a couple of other links to useful videos for you to have a look at, and we'll take a look at the how we bond amino acids in the next video.